So what's up, YouTube? It's been a few months since I got this Serpent 811T ready to run for my daughter. She's gotten progressively better, and she feels that she's not exactly ready, maybe for a kit level racer yet. So I'm just gonna make some modifications to this one. And one of the things I've always wondered is if I were to incorporate, if that's the right word, eliminating the need to run two 2S batteries and just run one 4S battery, relocate the ESC to kind of rebalance the weight, and yeah, see if it makes a difference on the track. This is the factory motor, Dragon RC, I believe. 2000 kV motor that comes with it. It's got plenty of power. No complaints. Still runs very good. But what we're gonna do is upgrade it to a Spectrum 2050 kV motor and put that Spectra. I don't exactly know the model number of this ESC, but it's pretty big. And yeah, so I'm gonna kind of do some wrenching here and see if I can get it to work, and then yeah, see how it performs on the track. So yeah, let me get back to it. All right, so here's an update. In order to get the pinion, actually I should say the shaft of the motor to clear the battery tray on the right side or the left side, obviously I had to remove it. So that's the only kind of real pain in the butt. It wasn't that big of a deal. I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws from the bottom that had to be removed to remove the battery tray. But again, it allowed me a clear shot into the, to also set the mesh between the spur and the pinion. So yeah, so far so good. And I'm just gonna go back at it and see if I can put this back together tonight. Stay tuned. All right, well, there's the preliminary finished product. So I replaced the Dragon RC motor with the Spectrum 2050 kV brushless motor with the Spectrum ESC. I think it's a 150 amp. Off of my other truggy that I decided to convert to nitro. So this is where all these parts came from. So they were donor parts, and now it's just gonna run one single 4S battery rather than two 2S batteries that we were running previously. And I just got to attach the transponder to a more permanent location, but for now it's gonna work out just fine. And oh yeah, I also replaced the factory Dragon RC servo, which was good for bashing and you know, her learning the ins and outs of you know, how to control the truggy in the dirt, and then took her to some tracks and she's gotten a lot better. So she deserved an upgrade on the servo. It's a Savox servo. I'm not exactly sure of the model, but I'll post it below. But yeah, it's definitely a lot faster than it was before. Everything pretty much powers up right now. You know, the speed definitely of the servo is definitely there. I was nowhere near that fast before, so that's a definite plus. And pretty much good to go. So I'm gonna slap some practice tires on it and take it out front and see how it goes. One of my buddies has an RC scale to pretty much scale out the weight distribution, because I did change, obviously I think I changed the center of gravity, so I'm gonna kind of see what it's like. The good thing is that I do have some flexibility using the left side battery tray. I can scoot the ESC back a little bit to try to get the weight as equal as possible. But again, it's not the only this won't be the first truggy that runs a similar setup where the motor and ESC on one side and batteries on the other. But we'll see how it affects it, me moving the speed control from here to here, because everything was, you know, pushed forward. But yeah, we're gonna see. We'll take it out to some takes to do some practice this weekend, and we'll take some video there and see how it does. But yeah, I'm gonna slap some wheels on it, wheels and tires, and take her out for a spin.